Hi, I'm Gary White for Central Kentucky Television. I'm here with Kim Houston, who is president of the Nelson County Economic Development Agency.
Yes, sir.
And recently you had an appreciation luncheon for your industry in town. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, last Thursday we were so fortunate to have Lieutenant Governor Crit Llewellyn to come into Bardstown and to celebrate our successes. We called it our Industry Appreciation Luncheon, a celebration of successes. We have 52 manufacturing operations here.
Wow.
And we had representatives from them that came to lunch. We talked about some of our successes, some of the new projects are going on in Bardstown and Nelson County, and the Lieutenant Governor was there to talk about Nelson County and our successes as well too. So it was just a time for us to say thank you for investing in Bardstown. Thank you for continuing to hire our employees, and we're here for you when you decide to grow and expand here.
And Bardstown and Nelson County have been getting a lot of awards this year, kind of highlighting all that expansion and growth that's going on.
Mm-hmm. We've got a lot of attention that we never anticipated. These are things you don't apply for, you just get. Site Selection Magazine named us as one of the top 20 communities for economic development, named our agency one of the top 10 in the country, and then Southern Business and Industry just named our industrial park the best in Kentucky, the town the best to raise a family, and our economic development agency one of the best in the state. So when you get things like this and they show up in these national magazines, that really draws attention to your community. And we've seen a lot of calls and a lot of contacts ever since that happened.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
So we tote that it's the most beautiful small town, but also there's a whole lot of other things to be talking about.
Yeah, we're going to hang our hat on that most beautiful small town.
I know,
until I leave anyway.
Exactly.
It was 2012, but we were the last time they ever had that program, so we're going to go with that most beautiful now until it goes. But those things do help. People think
raising a family.
Oh,
that's
it's just it does, because we say Bardstown is a great place to have an industry, to have a company. But when you think about it, a lot of these companies bring their plant managers in. Mm-hmm. They bring people in to work here, and we say it's not only a good place to do business, but it's a place you want to live, you want to raise your family, your wife will enjoy here, your kids will enjoy here, and that means a lot. It's that quality of place that companies want. So it's not just about having a great industrial park, having a great building or anything. It's about the quality of life that the people that are making those decisions that are going to work there, they're looking at that also.
So when you're talking with people and the different industry leaders, what do they tote as some of the best things that Bardstown has to offer?
Well, number one, our industrial park. We had a site consultant that came in looking for a location for a very large client, and took them out to the industrial park, and they said, you've almost overbuilt. You've got such capacity for gas, great electric, capacity of water, sewer, everything's on site, the site's ready. That's what they're looking for. They're looking for things that are ready to go, and we have that. We're close to Louisville, we're close to the airport. All of our foreign investors, Germans, Japanese, they want to be close to an airport. And then we're close to the city as far as the amenities. If you want the arts, if you want the shopping, if you want the culinary experiences, we're close there too. But we have every option that you can imagine of livability here. You can live in a downtown loft. You can live on a farm. You can buy 10 acres. You can live on a golf course. Mm-hmm. You can live in a historic home. So the options are endless as far as living here in Bardstown, Nelson County, and it has great appeal, and we're seeing that more and more.
Absolutely. And you had the Lieutenant Governor, Crit Llewellyn, was here, and she gave some really impressive statistics as well about Bardstown, Nelson County.
She did, and these were statistics we hadn't heard, but she said during the Beshear administration, we have had 79 projects, and the total investment was we've had 39 projects, $179 million worth of investment. So
wow. That's a lot.
Yeah, that's a lot. I mean, I'm trying to remember it off
the
it was a lot to wrap my head around. So, almost 40 projects and almost $180 million investment. That's pretty incredible. And then all the transportation projects she said we have done too. And the lowest unemployment rate, I think she said, in 15 years is now being recorded at 4.6%. We haven't seen that in a long, long time. And, we're now under the state's average, and we're under the U.S. average. That can work for you, And that can work against you. It's good that these people are going back to work and we don't have as many people that are now unemployed here. But then companies coming in, they need to have a good workforce and an ample workforce. And all the counties in the Central Kentucky area are experiencing this right now.
Right.
And so that's one of the things that we're really going to have to start working at and start talking about and determining how we're going to get these people trained and ready to go in the workplaces.
Yeah, that's one of the biggest challenges I hear from all the different economic development directors in the communities that we serve.
Right.
Is finding people who are qualified for the job openings that are available out there.
That's right. But all of us still have a large number of people in our workforce that go out of the county to work. They may be going to General Electric, they may be going to Ford, they may be going to Amazon, or those kinds of places. We still have a large percentage of people that are driving out of the county. And our goals, with it, whether it be Daniel Carney or Tom Lund or myself, that we want to bring those people back to our counties to work. We don't want them to have to drive anymore. We want them to actually be able to work in the towns that they live. And that's one of our goals, to get as many people back to work here in Nelson County than we can.
Absolutely. Again, there is an industry appreciation luncheon that was held recently for all the various manufacturers in the community here in Bardstown, Nelson County. Thank you very much for this update.
Thank you, Gary. Thank you.
It's been Gary White with Kim Houston in Bardstown.